Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Now, anybody want to tell me what in the melanated mermaid madness is going on here? What is all the controversy about? We get news, good news, that Sister Halle Bailey is now the new Ariel for the Little Mermaid. Now everybody's upset. Everybody's talking crazy. And I don't understand exactly what the problem is, because the Little Mermaid ain't even a real person. You mean to tell me that fake black people can't even get a chance at it either? What's going on? Now see, the problem is, my brothers and sisters, is that we don't know our history. We don't know from whence we came. Because if there was a greater sense of history, hear me now, then we would understand that this situation with Halle Bailey and the Little Mermaid ain't nothing new. Because if you look back, you will see that all of the great fish of the sea were black. I'm not lying. Ain't no lying in me, All you got to do is learn how to read between the lines, Let's look back at all the great fish. Take Moby Dick, for example, Who is Moby Dick? He was a great big whale, That's what he was, a big fish or whatever you want to call it. He was out there in the ocean minding his business, doing what big fish or whales do, correct? And then along came a fisherman that wanted to come and get Moby Dick, capture him just for bragging rights, separate Moby from his culture, his people, his history, That story sound familiar? Who does that sound like, my brothers and sisters? Okay, now let's dig a little bit deeper. Let's move on to another story, Free Willy, also a fish of color, You think not? Look at the title. It was Free Willy. Come on now. I said Free Willy. The story wasn't named Exonerate Winston. No, that's not what it said. It said Free Willy. Now we all know some Willies that's trying to get free. Now come on now, you can't even deny that. Come on now. And you know what? Let me just add this, my brothers and sisters, since we are on the subject. You understand what I'm saying? These fish, these whales, we want to call them, right? Okay. Now tell me why Free Willy had to be named a killer whale, If he was from any other community, he would have been named a great whale. But since he had to be a fish of color, they called him a killer whale, put negative connotations on Willy. Willy didn't even know what was going on. And let me give you another Free Willy fact that y'all didn't even know about, okay? When they were doing the movie Free Willy, they shaved off all of Willy's hair because he had hair like you and I. They didn't want the people to see that the killer whale had hair like lamb's wool, And if you look under Willy, he also had feet that looked like burnt brass. But we're not even going to talk about that. That's just a little too deep. We're not even going to talk about Willy's feet. We ain't even going to speak on that. Bottom line, Sister Halle Bailey, you keep pressing on. But I want you to know your history, okay? Understand your history. I want you to understand that you come from a long line of great melanated marine organisms. You understand what I'm saying, sister? And I detest any negative talk about her not being able to play the role because she would not be able to be best friends with a crab. Saying that no black woman could ever be best friends with a crab. That is impossible. I kind of do agree with it though. I know I couldn't be no mermaid. I can't sit around no crab that long. I ain't gonna lie to you. Old Sebastian, he would have been covered in butter and Old Bay in no time. I can promise you that. Now I'm just speaking for myself. I ain't speaking for nobody. I speak for me. Okay. And he was Jamaican crab. So that's Old Bay butter and jerk sauce. I ain't gonna be able to take that. I know that jerk hit different, especially when it hit different. No, I'm sorry.